Okay, I just want to talk real quick. My manager, because I have been doing so well at work, she suggested I call my therapist, which, I agreed I should. We discussed some stuff, and on my next appointment, because, they're closed this week because of Christmas and the holidays, basically, we're going to discuss, because my therapist has determined I also have some paranoia. I have paranoia, which I've actually suspected myself for quite a while, and because I've suspected myself, I've always dismissed it as trauma-related anxiety. But I've also wondered if it was paranoia. So her telling me I have paranoia, even some, but that her telling me I have paranoia, I kind of suspected it already. So I accepted, yeah, I almost definitely do. So, at least now we've got a plan. I came up with a plan because I know I have a lot of trouble thinking women are a threat and whatnot because of what I've been through. So I've decided to, every day something negative happens to me with a man or a woman, regardless of gender, if I'm ever treated negatively, just write down an interpretation, try to think of any factors that can be involved, like if things are busy, if they could possibly be angry about something, stuff like that, and see how often it actually is. And then come my next appointment, I'm going to go ahead and present the information, that evidence, the information to my therapist, and that'll be kind of some data to look at as far as my interpretation and whatnot, and we can use that to help me figure out if things are valid and whatnot, if my interpretations are actually valid or not. I feel like that can help with the paranoia, and if she agrees that it's a good idea, we'll keep doing it. But I think that will be a good thing to do to keep me more aware of what's actually happening, because it's it's my interpretation, so I feel like it's giving a validity to myself, and I'm actually giving what I think is valid information, and I think it'll be more realistic as far as how often it actually happens, because looking at my hindsight, there are a lot of days nothing like that happens. So having documentation of how often it actually happens, I think will help out a lot. I know my therapist and I, discussed, and she was really happy when I said this. I'm not going to look up at all symptoms of paranoia, or what paranoia is like, what it does, or anything like that. Yeah, like, she was really happy that I'm not going to look that up at all, because she was glad that I understood that at least at this stage, if I look up instances of paranoia and what it does and all that stuff, at this stage, if I look that up, then it would just make things way worse. There's no telling what sort of symptoms I could develop, that kind of thing. So we're not gonna look that up. My manager, who suspected it for a while, said it would be like, she offered that if she thought I was being paranoid, to pull me to the side and let me know, calmly, that I was exhibiting paranoia. And I told her I don't think it would be a good idea at this stage to for her to do that, because I'm not really aware of what's paranoia and what's not. So I think that would be triggering for me. So I think that would be it would be harmful. It wouldn't do the good. It would be harmful at this stage. And that when I'm ready for her to actually look into, notify me when I am having paranoia, when she actually does that, I'll tell her when it would be a good idea for her to start doing that. But I'm going to try and get some data from my therapist. I'm going to start doing word processor documents on my phone to go ahead and just be able to write down goals and what I need to do, because I'll sign a paperwork saying these are my goals, but like, listen to me, I'll forget what they are. If that makes sense. So, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and do that. Anyway, it's just wanted to let you know that, yeah, it turns out I have some paranoia. Now, at the same time, I don't feel like hurting anyone. I don't have any desire to go out and hurt anyone. I have no desire to do that whatsoever. Even people that have been mean to me, I have no desire to hurt them. You know, if they're mean, you know, I might report them to a higher up. But no, I have no desire whatsoever of physical violence against anyone. I mean, unless someone is attacking me, you know, actually attacking me or provoking me over and over again, I don't see myself being physically violent. I'd have to see you as a threat because you're physically attacking me, or you're just, you know, poking until I just blow up. You know, that's everyone. So, but other than that, I feel no desire to harm anyone whatsoever, just constant fear. But yeah, come my next appointment, we're going to talk about paranoia I have. So, yeah, anyway, just letting you know that maybe some of you will help you understand how I've been.